was your primary goals as you were president?
When I was president, we weren't the strongest country in the world. We just got our freedom from England, so I was trying to keep the country together.
If you were president again, would you do anything different?
Yeah, I do a few things differently. We had the XYZ affair. I'll try to avoid that. That wasn't very good for the United States. And want to get not freedom again.
Do you think your presidency has affected the future presidents?
I hope it did. I hope they learned from our mistakes. The presidency has changed a lot of how people become president. Things are getting more modern. Yeah, I hope they just learn from our mistakes.
Would you treat the XYZ affair any different?
Yeah, so we just got our freedom from England. We didn't want to lose that.
How do you feel about being the first president to stay in the White House?
It's an honor to stay in the White House, knowing that the president's citizens want to treat the president how they are.
What would you be if you weren't the president?
I'd be a lawyer. I went to Harvard University, and my major was law education, so probably want to be a lawyer.
Did you learn anything from being president?
Yeah, I learned a lot of things. Before I became president, I was a vice president of George Washington, and I learned a lot from him, and I took that in my presidency. But yeah, I learned a lot about our country and our freedom.
What do you think the most important thing you ever did?
I did a lot of important things. I helped draft the Declaration. I negotiated the Treaty of Paris. Of course, I was president, vice president, but I'd probably say the most important thing was the Declaration. If it wasn't for that, none of us would be presidents or would be free or anything.
Explain the quasi-war.
It wasn't an official war. It had to do with the XYZ affair. It was after we stopped negotiating with France because they were attacking our ships because France and England were in a war, and we were given supplies to both of them. And France didn't like us giving the supplies to England. So the France Navy started sinking some of our ships. So we tried to negotiate with France, and they just ignored them. So we had to take military action. So that war, it wasn't an official war, it was kind of a semi-war. So we ended up just kind of getting stopped.
What does the 11th Amendment say?
It basically says that a citizen from one state cannot file a lawsuit against another state. So people in like Virginia, they can't